Patrick here. While we're taking a dive outside the metaverse today, I figured that I would take you guys along with me for a quick trip. Heading over to one of my properties to check on a kind of the process of a fixer-upper situation that we've got. I had one of my tenants had a slip and fall incident in his private life and was pretty badly injured. So we're making some accommodations for him. We're redoing some stairs and widening so that he's able to get up and down a little bit better. But while we're doing that, I figured I'd take you guys along because this being Palm Sunday, this is April 10th, 2022, we're seeing some things in the market right now. So Tuesday, we are expecting a CPI report from the Federal Reserve Bank in the States that is expecting to be tumultuous, to say the least. So these reports, these Fed viewpoints, how do they affect us, right? So they affect us on a number of different bases. When the Federal Reserve Bank steps out and says, hey, we're concerned about inflation, which appears to be running away. If you have a bit of a look at what the consumer price index, which is the CPI, and the inflationary connotation that's being implied there, we're looking at, they're estimating almost a 14, well, it's likely going to exceed a 14% year over year inflation rate. That's crazy. We've never seen anything like that before since about 35 or 40 years, we haven't seen that sort of thing. So how does that affect you folks? How does it affect me? How does it affect our daily lives? Well, I'm sure you folks have loans. I'm sure you folks have mortgages. I'm sure you folks have all this sort of thing. Or if you don't, you want to figure out how to leverage your properties. You want to grow. You want to continue to develop. Like all of us, right? That's what we're doing here. So how does this affect us? Well, it affects us in a way that it breaks the cost of borrowing cycle. So if we see an inflation rate at 14% and we realize that there's opportunities out there that are going to make us an easy 14% on our money, who's going to loan you a mortgage, or who's going to loan you a line of credit, or who's going to loan you a loan at 3% or at 5% or at 7%? So as inflation starts to creep up, it affects everybody. It affects every aspect of life. So we have to be worried about it. The Federal Reserve Bank is in a situation right now where they are going to, if they think that this measurement is going to come in hotter and heavier than they thought, they're going to crack down. And the market is feeling this. They know this is coming and they're concerned. So what are they doing? The last week we saw massive selling, okay? We didn't get back to our all-time lows of the recent little area here of our downturn, but we're not far off. So what we're going to see in the next couple of days here, Tuesday and into the remainder of the week, we're going to see a lot of volatility. If you're not in the market right now, I would hold off. I would sit, I would wait, I would watch. Does this give us buying opportunities? Absolutely it does. Why does it? Because where there's fear and there's panic, there's opportunity. So where we need to look now, folks, is the opportunity to find good companies that you believe in the long-term stretch. Tesla, for instance, just had their Tesla rodeo out of Texas, where they announced and showed their product line and their manufacturing prowess and what they're looking to do. Impressive stuff, to say the least. So is Tesla a long-term hold? I think Tesla is the long-term hold in my books. Now, if we can get deals on Tesla, rocket ship, right? With looking at what they're bringing out, they've got the new Tesla bot that's going to be coming, and that's a deep dive in and of itself. We're going to do it as a Tesla rolls by me right now. Very cool. That's a deep dive we're going to do on itself, and also like that company, and also some of the legacy automotive stuff. I want to dive into that. I have had arguments with people at dinner tables. They have yelled at me saying I'm crazy when I throw up my thesis on some of the long-term legacy automakers. So I love to hear what you see. We'll do that in one of our next clips. But folks, thank you so much. This is for April the 10th, looking at the CPI. If you're not in the market right now, sit for a minute. Wait till Tuesday, maybe buy that dip, see if there's an opportunity to jump in before we get that run up. And if not, it could be a very devastating week for a lot of people. Stay smart. Let's see what we can do, and let's make some money together. Thanks, guys.